Hey Frontline fans, welcome back to Comic Frontline fans. You're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do that all-important comic book review so you, the fans, can make a decision on what comic books to buy. And today, guys, we're talking about a new Marvel Now title. This is issue number 1 of The Champions. This has been a highly anticipated book for a long time. Mark Waid recently took over the Avengers title when it came to all new, all different Avengers, and a lot of people felt that this title was definitely on the downside. It seemed like it had a lot of hype off of a Free Comic Book Day issue, and it just failed in all levels. It never really established a team, and Marvel was so focused on the Civil War event and the whole Pleasant Hill thing with Captain America, it felt like the book never really had a chance to establish. And it feels like that this book is Mark Waid's do-over for maybe his version of an Avengers team. This book is written by Mark Waid, as I said, and the artwork is done by Humberto Ramos. I feel that the artwork from Humberto Ramos is good, in my opinion. Some people do not like him. I like his artwork. I like how exaggerative his characters are at times, especially with certain characters. Miss Marvel, it fits. Spider-Man, you would think it fits because he's lengthy. Characters like Thor, maybe not so much, but nevertheless, for me personally, I like the detail he puts into his artwork. I love his over-exaggerated faces, and and the colors are there too as well when it comes to the book. So, now that I talked about the artwork, what was the story about? And then I'll give you my final thoughts about this. Well, the beginning of this book is we wind up seeing Kamala Khan as she recently has been sitting at home and pretty much doing nothing. And the family kind of asks her about that. And then you wind up seeing that there's this flashback that took place about 5 days ago when she was with the Avengers doing up a cleanup mission, supposedly right after Civil War. And she feels that the heroes don't do enough to save the day. They kind of just save they just kind of destroy the bad guys or put them in their place, but they do nothing extra to like clean up the city or just go out of their way. It just seems like, we saved the day, let the Union people take care of that. And she feels like that these heroes are not the heroes that she once idolized, and that they're not going above and beyond. So she decided to quit the Avengers. And in the book, we can find out right away that this is not the only Avengers that quit. We also find out that Nova and Sam Alexander and Miles Morales, Spider-Man, wound up quitting the team as well. So Miles and Nova and Miss Marvel all come to agreement to meet. And this was Miss Marvel's idea, or Captain Marvel's idea, Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan's idea, to form kind of like their own team, their own Avengers team. You wind up seeing the three of them formed together because they felt that they were a nice team when they teamed up with Nova in the Nova book and whatnot. And so the next thing you wind up finding out is, who else can we think we can join our team that's a young hero that wants to make a difference? So you wind up seeing them meet up with Amadeus Cho. And you wind up seeing something that you really haven't seen in the other Avengers book. You wind up seeing them come together as a team right away. You start seeing that chemistry established where you did not see that in the Avengers book. You start seeing them save, coal miners, something simplistic, but right away they're working together as a team. Then the next thing we wind up finding out is that there is that they wanted someone else to recruit as a team, someone that's very smart, that has technological genius, and they can use her for her abilities, and that was Viv from Vision, and they wound up meeting up with her. And then right away we find out that there was some crime that was going on, and you get to see these five work together to stop this, cheap Z-rated villain who sits there and captures underage girls and uses them for prostitution. So you wind up seeing that going on, and you wind up seeing them working together to save the day there. And I thought that was really nice as well. And then by the time we wind up getting to the end of it, we wind up seeing that the bad guy actually killed a girl, and Miss Marvel wind up giving her interpretation of what the heroes should be and what they are. and they should be your champions. And then basically that's how the issue ends. We don't really get to see Scott Summers in this issue. You kind of see him right here. That's it. And I was actually happy about that. I was like, I don't need Scott Summers in this book. Just let it be with the 5 of these characters. And that would be the perfect champions team for me. So that was the issue in a nutshell. What did I think about this book? It was a $5 book. Was it worth the pay? Yeah, I definitely think so. I thought this was a great book. In my opinion, this is the Avengers book that I wanted from that free comic book day issue. The chemistry is there between all these characters. You get to see them work together. Something we didn't see in the original Avengers book that he wrote. The artwork is there. The colors are there. And this is basically the next generation of Avengers for new readers. So if you're a new reader and you're getting into comic books, this is a perfect jumping on point for you. I feel that Marvel actually succeeded in doing a true #1, and it makes you like these characters. It's modern day, it's modern times, and I say definitely go pick this book up. I think you would really enjoy it. The humor is there. There was a nice balance of action as well. The thing is will Mark Waid be able to hold the expectations with this book? With a #1 book that was this written this well, will he follow up with a great #2 or great #3? This, I hope, is his chance to write the Avengers book that he's always wanted. And I felt like this is what he wanted from the beginning. Get these young heroes together and write his own version of Avengers. So definitely, guys, I say this is worth the pickup. I say I'm going to give it an actual 5 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed this. This had me turning every single page. It was nice and light. It wasn't overly dark. You had to teamwork together, and I love how Miss Marvel is kind of like the moral compass and the leader of this team. And it kind of sets the stage for the next generation of readers and heroes as her being, her first leadership role. So really great book. So definitely recommend it. So guys, tell me your thoughts and comments on Champions issue #1. Do you agree? Do you disagree? And fans, as always, thank you for watching Comic Frontline. Until the next comic book review, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. Take care, guys. Bye.